What's up, guys? Welcome to this week's episode of Merricks Garage. Today, we're going on a field trip. I have been documenting my build on my channel for a long time, but I've also documented my buddy Nick's build on this channel. The DuraBlazer, as you guys might remember if you've been watching my channel for a while, is my buddy Nick's Duramax powered 73 Blazer that he's linking and boxing the frame and going crazy on. Well, it's been a long time. That doesn't mean Nick hasn't been hard at work. I've just been lagging on getting over there and shooting some footage for you guys. So today, we're heading over there. We're going to film. I'm going to talk about what he's done, what he's got to get done, open it up for questions, and let you guys see the beautiful work that Nick has done. This thing is really going to be awesome. For those of you that are new, my buddy Nick has a 73 Blazer that he's dropping a Duramax in, linking it, boxing the frame, and hit me down below in comments. I'll pass on these comments to Nick if I need some more information about what he's doing. You guys have questions on that regard. Or you can go over to his Instagram handle, which is Chevy Trucks Reborn on Instagram. I'll put a link down below for that too. So enough talking. Let's get over there and check this thing out. So a little backstory here. When I first met Nick, he was driving a sweet Gen 1 Bronco, fully linked, ORIs, and a 4BT in it. I actually pulled over when I saw him driving and got out and commented on his truck, and we struck up a friendship. Since then, Nick has seen the light, and he has been purchasing Gen 1 Blazers like it's going out of style. He loves the things. So this one that he's building up right now has been a labor of love, and I think it's important to recognize that these builds don't happen overnight. There's a reason there's been such a delay between videos. He's self-funding this, and as he gets parts, he builds it, and then he works his butt off, saves his money, buys some more parts, and the build continues, which is how it is for pretty much all of us. I know we see these SEMA builds and we see these TV shows. That's not reality. We all know the reality is these things take like 4 or 5 years to get done. But that's what makes them so awesome. That's what makes them so such a personal expression of your own creativity. But enough of that. Let's go see it. It's in here. I want you guys to check it out. Well, here it is. You can see he's got the Toyos all ready to go on his method bead locks. Here is that AAM axle I was telling you guys about. This came out of a Dodge, I believe a 25 or 3500. Really awesome axle. 11.5-inch ring gear, really large ring gear, factory locker in it, disc brakes, which look to be dual piston, still a full floater, and integrated parking brake. So very cool. But let's step back and I'll let you guys take in the whole beast at once. It's got that beautiful Gen 1 look to it. There's not going to be a ton of trimming and cutting because Nick is going with 37s on this. Here we can see the Duramax. I believe this is an LBZ or LLY. I'll have to get confirmation from the man himself. But it is looking awesome. Harness is going in. The engine fits barely. There's probably going to need to be some slight clearancing when everything gets dialed in, but at this point it fits, and now it's just up to making the rest of the truck fit around fit around the engine and suspension. Taking a look underneath, aluminum links. What is cool is Nick was able to get his link lengths to be identical front and rear, which is going to produce a super nice ride, but also limit extra parts. So I doubt he's going to carry spare links with him, but knowing that they're all the same length is really cool. Moving over to this Dana 60. This is the high pinion Ford, so it's going to be a driver side drop. But what's particularly nice about this axle, as you can see, it's a reverse cut pinion, meaning the pinion is on the other side. It's above the ring gear. It's not below like you would find normally. With that high pinion, you're moving your shaft up, which is going to give you better angles on your drive lines. You're also getting that pinion out of the way of getting obstructed on rocks and various other things. Really cool passenger side drop, and yeah, he was able to get this thing fabbed in really nice. He's got that Arctec truss going across. This is going to be a beefy front axle. The home-built front links, you can see, are coming in nicely. Rebuilt all the outers on the knuckle and the ball joints. Huge truss. Yeah, looking really, really cool. Moving over to this engine, you can see he has done a fantastic job on all the tube work. Really nice cradle for the engine, shock mount, and then we're going to be moving the steering box forward. The panhard bar is hopefully going to be going around here to triangulate and strengthen this junction, and also add to rigidity for the panhard bar itself. You can see the whole frame has been boxed in. I'm only showing you the outside right now, but the whole inside has also been boxed in, and this is a massively overbuilt frame, if there is such a thing. Moving towards the interior cage, all directly taken down to the frame, and then a really, really well built cage that has taken weeks and weeks for him to get done. It has really come out great. I'm super stoked on the work he's doing. He's just taking his time to get this thing done right, and it shows. See if we can get some of that glare out of here for you guys. And here we get down to some of the beef of this build. You got the Allison transfer case stuffed under here. Now, it did necessitate rebuilding and redoing the entire floor. Once again, I said this is a labor of love. Many years are going into this guy. But as you can see, I believe this is all going to get rhino-lined or something, or Line-X'd. But the floor, he had to redo the whole transmission tunnel, beefed it all up. Everything's being reinforced with this square tube. This is all throughout here to give him a nice transmission tunnel. And then he's left the floor open, so access to linkages and things like that. The rear floor got sheeted. Integrating the shock towers in. Let me go around to the back so I can get you guys a better shot of that. Here we have the gas tank that he built. Huge. I think he's gonna have like 1,000-mile range with this thing. It's ridiculous. But this one gives you a good idea of how everything's tied in. So there's your inner fenders tying into your upper shock mounts, crossbar. This is gonna get fixed. Unfortunately, when we put the body on, the cage was off by about an inch. So a ton of work has to be redone, but hey, that's part of the break sometimes. So moving down here, you see the dual batteries. I'm gonna stop talking here and just let this video speak for itself. What an awesome build Nick has put together. Fantastic bones, superstructure, infrastructure are on point. When this thing is up and spinning all 4 tires, it's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. I can't wait. I am a big fan of that build. Nick has done a fantastic job, and it's just getting better and better and better and closer to completion. I didn't mention that he's also got 2 more of these trucks that he's planning on building up. So yeah, we're gonna have content for a long time to come. And speaking of content, I will be bringing you guys a video next week on where I stand with my rear links build. It's been a lot of heavy metal work for the last week or so. Just a lot of grinding, cutting, grinding, just dirty work. But that is almost done, and we're going to be cutting the frame out and putting the new frame in. And I'll have that video coming up for you guys shortly. But in the meantime, go ahead and check out all the other stuff I've got. If you haven't seen the other DuraBlazer videos, I'll link to those down below so you can check them out too. Really cool build, really fun. Nick's a good dude. I can't wait to go wheeling with him and watch him get his first scratch. It's going to be awesome. Merricks Garage. We'll see you next week.